Good morning everybody. Well, it's not actually the morning, it's about 10 to 1, so it's around lunchtime. In London, it's the 9th of June, and yeah, woke up this morning a little bit, hungover from last night. Met up with Rob and Georgie. That was really cool to see them, but one thing led to another. And yeah, it was a great night. Just first things first, I need to find some sort of food, sustenance. So that's on the agenda for the day. And I'm meeting up with Rob again, Rob and Georgie and Joey later on. For the time being, just gonna walk around London City, one of the best cities in the world, and find some food. There's some really cool food markets, so I might go to one of them. And yeah, let's show you around London. Right, so I decided to come to Embankment Station. I just love it around here by the river. There's a really good food market to get some food, and because it's sunny I want to eat outside, so that'd be really cool. And then I had a great idea. I'm near Westminster, so I'm going to go over to Westminster because I reckon there's going to be a bit going on there with the news on the Tories not winning the majority vote, and how people stand on that. I might even try and do a couple of interviews, but I don't know if I'm up for that because I don't actually know too much about politics. But I think it'd be cool to go over there and do a bit of filming. I think it'll be an interesting atmosphere. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm just going to cross the bridge to the south side of the river. I'll cross it over this bridge here. I don't know what this bridge is called actually. The one next to the London Eye. I really like it anyway. I mean, that's proper vlogging, whatever they're doing. Look at the size of that camera. It's pretty cool. They're filming something to do with passing British flags across and having a good time. It's like good fun. It's great being out in London. Just so much stuff happens just walking down the street. It's great. I am a bit hungover and a little bit hungry, so onwards and upwards. Look at that seagull. That was very much a squirrel moment there, wasn't it? Guys, here we are at the market. So many different food options. I'm probably going to get the same I got last time, like this duck burger thing. See if I can find it again.
Some blue cheese, please.
Blue?
Yeah.
This burger is so good. Duck confit and duck fat chips. Delicious. Time to eat. Well, I just picked up an iced latte to get my head straight, because if I'm going to head to Parliament and put the world right, I need to be on full focused conditions. Parliament is literally just over there. You can see it just there. Just walking along Embankment. It's always lively along here. Always lively. Some of the Stone Age fans just gathering around. It's a bit embarrassing. Just walking past the London Eye, the queue is absolutely ridiculous to get on here. Lots of police around here, as you can imagine. Let's see what's going on. Photos with the police officers, quite cute. Lots of security around the Houses of Parliament. Right guys, we are live from Parliament the day where the results have been in. There's Parliament behind me there. See if we can get interviews with any people walking by. Alright, so this is the Stone Age here, and I'm joined with...
My name is Trevor Smith, and I'm a British Army service veteran. I'm here today outside the House of Parliament following the British election of 2017 because there has been a hung Parliament, and there is a possibility that Jeremy Corbyn of Labour would become a part of the next government. Jeremy Corbyn is an IRA supporter and sympathiser who has stood on the same platform as IRA terrorists. He welcomed the killing of British soldiers, although he has since said that bombing is not acceptable. He does not denounce the IRA terrorism, and he said that he was all for freedom. He has voted against 17 measures involving counter-terrorism, and he has never held public office. He has been on the backbenches of Labour for 35 years. This man is not fit to be a politician, and in another generation, having disrespected our sovereign, currently Queen Elizabeth II, he refuses to sing the national anthem, and my view is he should be investigated for treason, and in another lifetime, another time, he would be in the Tower. What is actually happening is British Army veterans such as myself, who served in Northern Ireland, through the pushing of the Sinn Féin, the political wing of the Irish Republican Army, the IRA, are enforcing the police service in Northern Ireland to review all incidents involving terrorists. The problem we have is all incidents, when you go on patrol and such, are documented. We are fair game, and next week there is a gentleman, Mr. Finch, who is going to Northern Ireland again at the age of 75 to be held before the courts for an incident that took place in 45 years ago. How wrong is that? And yet the British government, at that time it was a Labour government under Tony Blair, issued pardons against the IRA terrorists. No such pardons, or no such waiver, or no such letter of comfort, which, whatever you call, has been given to army veterans such as myself and my colleagues who served the Queen, took an allegiance to the Queen, and took an oath of allegiance to the country. We went there at the bequest initially of the Catholics, which were they believed under threat from the Protestants. We were there to make the peace. The government asked us to stay. We did our duty, and now we're being hounded for it. I call on the government and all politicians of all parties to stand behind the British Army veterans and stop this hounding and witch hunt of British Army's veterans. Stop it now. I welcome your support. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Trevor.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you, and thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. How do I find you on YouTube?
So my YouTube channel is called The Stone Age. I'll turn the camera off now.
British soldiers are covered by amnesty. Amnesty, amnesty, amnesty.
I just wish that was true.
Yeah.
It should be, but it isn't, and that's why we're standing here today to call on all politicians to say, leave us alone. I would like to embrace you.
Very well. We are brothers.
We are brothers.
We are children of Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed we are.
And I negotiated the Good Friday Agreement. My cover name was Independent Channel of Communication.
Yeah.
And I'm known by everybody. British government know me, the Irish government, the Northern Ireland politicians. I worked with David Trimble, I worked with Ian Paisley, I've worked with all the politicians to make peace happen. And the amnesty exists for everybody. If they had committed an act of terrorism before Good Friday Agreement, they are covered by amnesty.
Sure.
Can I just say one footnote to that? No British military person committed any act of terrorism because we had a yellow card which gave us quite clear rules of engagement. Those were issued by the Ministry of Defence on behalf of the government, and we ask for that to be respected, and I totally welcome everything that you said. I just wish we could.
When it comes to soldiers, if they had committed an act of violence or act within doing their duty, anything like that, they are immune to prosecution. They are covered by amnesty. Why we let hundreds and hundreds and thousands of terrorists out? Many of them were serving five life sentences. We let them out after Good Friday Agreement because the Good Friday Agreement covers the soldiers. Soldiers are immune to prosecution, anything they committed before Good Friday Agreement.
Sure.
Thank you very much for your time.
And just,
gentlemen, thank you. Thanks for your time again, Trevor.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you. So I have a YouTube channel called The Sown Age. Excuse me, who's this gentleman?
It's the leader of the biggest union in Britain.
Biggest union in Britain? Oh, okay.
Core ally of Corbyn.
Oh.
It's a dog.
I got some commentary there.
He's a dog. You don't think he liked him?
No. So he's a key ally of Corbyn.
He's the leader of Unite, which is the biggest trade union in Britain.
Okay. Actually live on Facebook. Still a bit confusing having two cameras. Hello. What's that? Yeah, trying to. Yeah, and thanks for doing such a good job. Thank you. Cheers. So, yeah, the police here are so friendly. Lovely. Double vlogging. The police just said what a good job I did, so that's nice. Right, so that was outside where all the camera crews are filming Parliament and they're interviewing all the politicians. It's really cool to be down there. Got a couple of interviews. Might have been a bit better if I had a clear head and wasn't wearing a baggy Metallica t-shirt. Lesson learned. Probably should suit up next time. But you do get the strangest looks when you vlog. It's quite funny though. I'm getting so much more used to it now. Right, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, but I think in a way it kind of helped because I was so casually dressed. Everyone didn't mind talking to me, and should have a couple more subscribers. So now on our way to 10 Downing Street. Yeah, 10 Downing Street. Hey everybody, so I'm going to end the vlog there. It's been quite an eventful day with British politics and interviewing people down at Parliament. I've never done that before, so that was a bit of a learning curve. And yeah, I'm going to post those full videos of people interviewed, like not edit them because I don't think that's fair. And just to be clear, they're not my personal beliefs. I just want to interview people and get the insight into the British public, because so like the actual current media on the TV won't voice these people. I think every human has their right to their own opinion. So again, yeah, they're not my opinions, but I'm gonna share the full interviews and not edit them. So yeah, if you can kind of follow those links I put in as well to the other YouTube channels, if I found them, that'd be cool. And tonight I am meeting up with Rob and Georgie again. So that'd be really good. We're going for dinner and a few drinks. Probably won't vlog that because I think the vlog today there's quite a lot of content just on the Parliament, visiting the House of Parliament, the interviews, and 10 Downing Street. So just walking back to the hostel now. Gonna crack on with some editing and head out later. Hope everyone's well. Thanks for watching and subscribe if you haven't already. Cheers.